A lot of Christians take the grace of God for granted. So many Christians around the world take the grace of God and the miracles of God for granted. They relax and become conceited and complacent. Don't let that be you. Many Christians look down on diligent people, people who apply themselves to their trade, people who submit themselves to the principles of whatever they're working, the laws that govern whatever sphere or influence they find themselves. Where there is faith, there is also an expectation. If you really have faith in God and you know that He's able to do exceedingly abundantly above and beyond all that you could even ask for, you must be ready to work, knowing, seeing, perceiving, expecting, anticipating the greatness of God, how vast He is, that when He shows up in your life, all the things that He's able to bring into your life, you will wake up ready for God and for what He's going to do. It's not a time to not work, to not be diligent. Don't take discipline for granted. You have to be disciplined. You have to show up. You have to be diligent. You have to strive for excellence in whatever you're doing, in your marriage, in your business, in your parenting, in your job. Don't be the lazy one. That's not Christ-like. You uphold your integrity even when others are lying. That's how a consecrated person lives life. That's how you stand out. That's how people look at you and they know you are different because you have been touched by Christ. Something about you, about your life, the way you do things should make people look at you and wonder why you are just good at what you do. And they'll find out eventually that it's because of Christ. That's how you live in this world that is full of mediocrity, that is full of half-heartedness. And yet, what do I see? A lot of Christians just do the bare minimum, fold their hands, and think something excellent is going to come out of that. You don't get to control what God does. He will do what He wants to do. So, how about we wake up and apply ourselves to diligence, to discipline? We've lowered the bar, the standard so low. Where are the men of God who are saying to the young men and young women, look at me and learn from me, follow me, just as I also follow Christ, as Apostle Paul would say? These days, they'll tell you, no, 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 don't learn from me. Don't look at me. I'm not Christ. Look at Christ. He is your Lord. And that's true. But there is a false humility buried in that, because that does away with the man of God being disciplined, the man of God being diligent, the man of God being confident in the power of God that is at work in him to say, young man, I have been through what you're going through. Watch me and learn from me. We can't say that because we are all over the place. That's not excellent. The Bible says Daniel distinguished himself with a spirit of excellence in a foreign land. So I challenge you today, especially if you're a man, do not conform to the standards and the patterns of this world. They're too low for you. Not in a prideful way, but actually in a very humble way. Expect God to do great things in your life. And because God will do great things in your life, be disciplined, be diligent, apply yourself to work, learn, grow, develop, evolve, and strive for excellence in whatever you do. God bless you.